J-Drone here. This is the MJX 600. This is a hexacopter. Differs from a quadcopter. Quadcopter's 4 and a hex has 6 total arms and motors and propellers and whatnot. This is going to be a night flight. As you can see, it's pretty dark out here. I don't suggest you flying at night unless you are pretty darn good with orientation. Even though this thing glows really brightly, once you take it away from yourself, as you can see here, it's not too easily orientatable. Yes, I said orientatable. You do have orange lights, orangish reddish lights on the rear of this quadcopter, but once you get so far away from yourself, they kind of blend into the blues, especially when you get really far away from yourself. But if you kind of stay near yourself, you got to fly, you got to go in your backyard, which I'm not in my backyard. Essentially, I'm in my backyard. I'm in like my extended backyard where I generally fly for most of my review videos, where I have lots of land in front of me. Generally would not suggest you going in lots of acreage. Kind of keep it near yourself, that way you can see it. I'm pretty experienced flyer, pretty experienced with orientation. I kind of fly really high and I'm able to figure out orientation. So to be able to figure out orientation with this, it's constantly me mapping the drone in my head. So even if this only had one set of colored markers, I'd probably be able to orientate it, because again, I know when I'm going forward and I can figure out what my fingers, what my thumbs are doing as far as yaw, pitch rate and whatnot, and be able to get it back to myself. Here's a really good look at the drone here for you guys. Really cool looking drone. Has like 2 little eyes on it that are glowing. This has 3 speed rates on it. You have a slow, you have an intermediate, and then you have a fast flip speed. What do I mean by fast flip speed? Well, with this, if you put it in the highest rate and you push all the way up, it's going to do a front flip. If you push all the way down, it's going to do a back flip. All the way left barrel roll. Yeah, try to say that again. All the way left barrel roll. All the way right barrel roll. It's an odd feature to have, and the first time flying this, I wasn't happy with it. I didn't like it. I think even on my video I stated I did not like it. During this flight, I actually figure out how to use it. You can get an aggressive pitch rate on that 3rd speed. If you go all the way up again or down, left or right, you're going to be doing flips or barrels. But if you go almost all the way up, the thing's going to pitch its nose down and fly basically how you would have a normal quadcopter fly in its 3rd speed rate. So that's the way you fly this drone in the 3rd speed rate, the 3rd advanced level. So you definitely want to be aware of that. As you can see, I'm out there. It's a little dot. You got to be really careful flying at night, guys. This is a joy to fly, though. I haven't done a lot of night flying just because I work a lot. Even right now it is 1:16 a.m. I'm on the East Coast, and I didn't work crazy long today, but I went in late and I got out late. So definitely night flights are fun if you need to squeeze them in. Drones have underbody lights for orientation for a reason, and night flights are key. Yeah, I know some people are going to say, oh, flying at night's illegal, whatnot, blah blah, etc etc. Dude, I'm in a wide open field here, and I fly as safe as possible. I could have went over where those street lights were. I could have flew on the road, and then it wouldn't be considered night now, would it? Because I'd have full visual of this. But I know I'm safe out in this field. I know there ain't nothing gonna be flying low down here. I know there's no traffic down here. There's no people out here. So regardless if it's bending a rule or twisting a guideline or whatever, I'm doing it as safe as possible. You guys see me jack my drones up pretty high in the sky. I don't have altimeters on the majority of my drones, so who knows how high I'm going. I don't know. And even if I did have an altimeter, I wouldn't be knowingly going over that mark until I brought it down. Then I know, oops, I went too high. But again, I fly as safe as possible, guys. You guys should too. Should you push the envelope? If you think you should push the envelope, but do it safely. Do not do it recklessly. Do not fly over people pushing the envelope. Do not fly over traffic pushing the envelope. You want to fly as safe as possible. And again, here's a really good look at this drone. This is a really neat looking drone. Whole head of it glows, and it's got some speed to it. I don't have too many hexacopters. I think I have a really small one. I have one that I picked up at Ollie's. I have this one. Then I have one that I got off eBay that I basically got burned by, that I need to do some work to. Has hair in the motors and whatnot from Skyrider. it's not from Skyrider. The drone is a Skyrider drone, but I bought it on eBay and got burned. The guy said, oh, well, I'll send you the rest of the money, because he sent me a partial payment once I told him there's parts missing. I'm a cop, and I'll send you the partial money in the mail, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, dude ain't never sent nothing. So J-Drone got burned. I have been having a good streak on eBay, though. I've been buying some stuff on eBay, and I've had a good streak. The F100 Ghost drone, which is essentially a Bugs 3. Here you see some flipping action. The F100 Ghost drone, which again is essentially a Bugs 3, I got for right around $100. And that was from eBay. It was brand new. It wasn't used. There was no issues with it. And lots of flippage action here. When you have it in that 3rd speed rate, it's super simple to get this thing flipping. All you gotta do is up, drop, up, drop, and it's gonna do front flips continuously. Back drop, back drop, back drop. You're gonna do 3 back flips continuously. So it's a nice feature to have. And again, if you want to fly in that 3rd speed rate, 3rd pitch setting, just don't push all the way up. You want to almost go all the way up, and you can navigate like that. You want to go almost all the way back, and you can navigate like that. Just a learning curve for this. This drone did come in, I think, controller mode 4, I think that's what it is. It has 4 different controller modes. It came in a controller mode that I wasn't used to, where the throttle was on the wrong place and the pitch was the wrong place, and I actually had to switch it over to mode 2. If you're in the United States and you're used to your throttle being on your left and your pitch being on your right, you're going to want this controller in mode 2. You're going to want to do it before you fly it. I didn't do it before I flew it, and I wasn't too happy with it. I actually thought the drone was broke. I thought the controller was busted. But I did a little bit of research, did a little bit of reading, and that's what the issue was. Right now, guys, we are pushing the 7-minute mark on this drone. I have not flown this drone in months. Go look at the last time I've flown this drone. The last time I've flown it was when I published a video on this. I have not flown it in months. The battery sat and sat and sat and sat, and I decided to charge it up. It charged up no problems. I know a lot of you guys are worried about battery storage. With these 1S batteries, the 1-cell batteries, the 3.7 volts, I don't maintain them. They're cheap enough to replace if I have to replace them, but I've had great success just letting them sit. Letting them sit and letting them sit, and 6 months down the line, bam, I want to fly this drone, I'm going to pull it out, charge the battery, and go. And this is a testament of that. I've done that many times with many drones with many different LiPo batteries that are 1-cell 3.7 volts. My 2-cell batteries and my 3-cell batteries, they're a little more expensive, so I kind of try to maintain them even if I'm not going to be flying. But generally, when I maintain them and charge them up, I generally go flying. So I'm constantly getting them recharged and whatnot, and maintaining them a little bit better. Guys, we are past the 8-minute mark here on a battery that has sat, I'm going to say conservatively, for 4 months, maybe even 6 months, and has just been charged now. Blinking lights indicating of low voltage. Guys, I'm J-Drone. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you are on Facebook, check out Drone Days. Link will be at the bottom, and have a good day.